My son is now a junior at St. Stephen's. He's been attending here since 7th grade. My son's on the autism spectrum, closer to Asperger's, but he also has OCD, a bit of Tourette's, and a little bit of ADHD.
There are very few alternatives out there, especially for children on the autism spectrum who are aging out of current programs.
Well, Glade Run was established back in 1854 by William Passavant, and he really had a passion for children, and he wanted to really show compassion into the lives of children and families, and that has continued now for 160 years.
I'm really excited about what's going to be happening here at Glade Run in the next few years. The campus transformation is really a three-pronged effort. First, of course, is Jeremiah Village, which will be an intentional, inclusive community for everyone.
We're going to encourage people who are on the spectrum to live there, who can manage to live independently on their own or with some supports, but there'll be everybody. There'll be the professional who goes into Pittsburgh and comes home.
Secondly will be our sensory park and playground. The flow of the park is in an oval, which of course for people on the spectrum is a very comfortable way to move around.
We're going to be reaching out into the community by creating a community center where folks from the community can come in and they can go to our outdoor pavilion area, and there might be a high school band playing. They can come into our riding arena, into our stables. They will be involved in different ways in our summer camps, in our sensory park. So this will be a whole new adventure.
I first started coming to St. Stephen's when I was in 9th grade, and I've been here for 9th grade and 10th grade. I'm really happy that there will be a new recreation center built here at Glade Run. The gym that we have right now is noisy, and when we play games in there, some of us have to wear headphones. But the new building will not have this problem.
The thing that really was remarkable to me was how the community would envelope Jeremiah Village, and just how he could be potentially a member of society in a place that people could be out walking around, or they get to know who he is and start to build relationships with him. And yet at the same time, as much help as he needs, it's there.
When I first began to hear about the transformation of Glade Run and that the project would be called Jeremiah Village, I immediately thought of that passage in Jeremiah chapter 29, in which the prophet counsels those who are going into exile, away from home, to seek the welfare of the place they are going to live, because in its welfare you will find your welfare.
In order to serve people on campus, everyone must be part of the larger community. And I think the kinds of things that are happening here will benefit not only the residents and the students and people who are going to be living at Jeremiah Village, but also the community of Zelienople and also the community of Western Pennsylvania.
Everyone has in their family chain today somebody probably that has autism. So many of us have that. We know about that. And so many people have other children that are struggling with different mental health illnesses. This is an opportunity to build the strength of an organization that will help people for many years to come.
People should make contributions because there is such a need out there. Tremendous need. Not just for the people with the disabilities, but also their families and their friends. And then when that's one side of the equation, but the other side is the community. The community needs something like this to help them grow and to help them experience things they normally wouldn't experience either.
So making a contribution to this is contributing to so many different things. It's not just contributing to a building campaign. It's not contributing just to a campaign for programming, but it'll be contributing to people's lives. And I think that that's the kind of thing that we look for ways to make a difference.
What Jeremiah Village will mean for my family is that my son will have a place that accepts him. And when you know that, it gives you tremendous peace.
Our campus transformation is broken into parts. The first part will include roads and transformation of some of our buildings. The last part will be our recreation center and our new gymnasium. This is the biggest transformation in the history of this organization in 160 years. It will set the stage for this organization to continue, hopefully, for another 100 years. Part of what we're doing is not only reaching our mission, but we're actually, for the first time, diversifying our funding so that we can help support, without government funds, some of our programs.